D.Y. Patil International University, Akurdi, Pune, carrying legacy of 36 years of education excellence. Following the footsteps of Padma Shri Dr. D.Y. Patil, under the graceful guidance of Founder Vice Chancellor Professor Prabhat Ranjan, a nuclear fusion scientist, a futurist. Carve the path to your future career with D.Y. Patil International University, Akurdi, Pune. A new era postgraduate and undergraduate courses, trend-setting multi-track specializations, forward-looking pedagogy, modern infrastructure, well-qualified faculty, state-of-the-art laboratories, and many more. For more details, please visit our website dypiu.ac.in or call us on +91 9071 123434.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome today to day 6 of our induction program. I am Rashmi Darorkar, a PhD scholar at D.Y. Patil International University. The topic for today is next generation technology and career prospects. Today we have two guests with us, Dr. Baliram Muthigikar and Dr. Ashish Panat. Before that, I would like to welcome Dr. Bahubali sir, who is the head of Department of Computer Science at our D.Y. Patil International University. He currently has more than 18 years of expertise in his field. He has one patent under him and more than 42 publications. He also has guided 29 projects under him. He has also guided he is also a member of many institutional bodies. Welcome, Bahubali sir. I would appreciate if you could say a few words.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. This is a wonderful day and very important day for today's discussion. We have two eminent speakers, Dr. Panat sir and Mr. Baliram Muthigikar. He's one of my best friends. I work with Dr. Panat sir. So it's a wonderful day where we will be discussing many more things as the times goes on. So in this wonderful evening, I welcome all the spectators and the viewers and my dear students for this wonderful evening. As in time when goes, we'll interact each other. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So with this, I would like to welcome Dr. Baliram sir. Welcome, Dr. Baliram. Dr. Baliram has more than 18 years of industrial experiences. Born at a small village at Belgaum, has been appreciated by multiple awards for outstanding work in HR by various organizations and social forums. He possesses strong network with various channels and activities involved in various HR forums. He got elected and acted as a president of HR InfoTech Association, which is a 23 years old leading HR forum. He is currently working with big international companies as a vice president, human resources. Earlier worked with companies like Persistent and Mindtree, and has played multiple roles like lead sales HR, business partner HR, and campus recruitment head, etc. Welcome, Dr. Baliram. I would appreciate if you could say a few words.
All right. I think it's amazing to see the excited people on this, virtual platform, and I'm just visualizing, my days when I address such crowd in person, and this is amazing to see it in virtual way. Sitting at my, home again at hometown. I'm not in Pune for because of this current pandemic situation. I'm at my hometown, and from there, logging in, it's amazing experience. So thank you so much for giving this opportunity, and looking forward to contribute in this forum. So my PhD is in progress. So though madam is very kindly saying doctor, so I'm feeling really proud about it. But I think technicality perspective, but still I have not completed my PhD. Thank you so much.
Yes. With this, I would like to welcome Dr. Ashish Panat. Welcome, Dr. Ashish.
Thank you.
Ashish with a professional with over 32 years of expertise in his field, general administration, teaching, curriculum development, research development, and operational excellences. He has proven success in working in collaboration with senior management to manage and develop effective organization systems and long-term strategies with respect to its sustainability. He excels in designing metrics for managing the workflow, resources, and capacity utilization, optimizing the education delivery systems, timelines, and ensuring quality management to help set up standardized process. He has 4 patents under him and has a research publication of 45 papers and has guided many PhD students. He also has delivered many lectures. Currently, he is working with SNDT Women's University, Mumbai as Director of Innovation, Incubation and Linkage with additional charge as campus in charge at SNDT Juhu campus, Mumbai. I welcome you, Dr. Ashish, and I would like
Thank you.
if you could say a few words.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Rashmi and Dr. Bahubali. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity to appear. I must appreciate your efforts in organizing such a good event in for the benefit of young aspiring innovators. And I'm very proud to see that India is not just innovative, but now we are going virtually innovative as well. So that's a
Correct.
great thing, and I wish that it will be a wonderful evening, Mr. Baliramji. Namaskar, and I'm very happy that you have called me, and thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Welcome. Sir, so the first question for today is what's kept for our students? Like since you, Baliram sir, you being into HR field, how what is the current trend which is going on today in artificial intelligence, machine learning, which our students are going to take up? So, what is the current trend?
Okay, I think this is amazing question, and I'm sure a lot of students they may be this kind of questions may be coming in their mind. Okay, so what I comment on this one is that when it comes to technology, technology will keep changing. Okay, today we have trending technology like AI and then IoT and machine learning and all that. Okay, so and if we just go back a few years back, again we had some of the very trending technologies like .NET and Java and Python and all that. Okay, some of the technologies still trending. Okay, but some of the key aspects are remain same. Okay, so when we go, and I'm talking very very practical. Okay, I just don't want to discourage any training institutes and all them all of them, because their job is definitely to create that buzz, about IoT and AI and other stuffs. Okay, but how much work is happening in this area? Yes, work is definitely happening in this area, but can we do contribute in these areas from day one? Answer may be little challenging unless until you are very very clear on your fundamentals. Okay, and my stretch is more on that. Ensure that your fundamentals are clear, your concepts are clear. Okay, you are in a position to solve the problems for others. Okay, you have to build that analytical skills, and that's what we check during the campuses. Okay, the first thing which we check is whether person is able to communicate. Okay, second thing which we check is whether person is able to solve the problems, whether he has that ability to attempt the problems. It may not possible that he is in a position or she is in a position to solve the problem, but whether that approach is there, that's what we check during the interview. And then individual is whether having the right attitude towards work and whether he's a really good team player. Okay, rest of the steps when it comes to technology, writing some piece of code, etc., I'm sure people will be in a position to write. Okay, so my recommendation here is very very clear is that you should in a position to complete your fundamentals clear. You should able to answer the fundamental questions. Okay, and concept should be clear, and rest of the steps you can learn. And in the corporate, I represent one of the forum called as HR InfoTech, where we have good number of IT organizations we are coming together, and we keep arranging various seminars, workshops, etc. In fact, Devai Patil also helped us as a partner and sponsors in past, and we'll definitely look forward to have some sort of partnership in future as well. And we keep discussing on these aspects, okay. And with my background in this area, I feel that people should definitely focus on the fundamentals. Over to you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Dr. Ashish, uh, I had a question. How can you convert a patent into a startup and make it successful?
It's a very advanced question you have posed. I'm afraid because I will answer it in a bit more comprehensive way, because I mean I
Sure.
cannot just straight away go to patent and then start up, because students who are listening to, maybe this is their induction program if I'm not wrong.
Yes,
So
sir.
I really don't want to make them complacent about it. So you will excuse
Sure,
me
sir.
for this. See,
Sure.
basically, what happened, our education policy, if you see right from the word go, I mean, since our school days, as Mr. Baliram has said very rightly so, that we were practically trained to acquire some skills to serve for others. That was a basic concept. I mean, I should get some employment and then I should get some salary. And the concept there was that the very basic concept of knowledge acquiring and all has gone diluted, because responsibility feeling gone down, that anyhow I'm going to get this much knowledge, on this I will get some employment somewhere and then I will improve myself. So what happened over a period of time, companies started feeling heat of it, that even if a sort of a diploma person is coming, or engineering person is coming, or any graduate is coming for employment, they need to give training to them for 1 year and 2 year and all like that. So that was an additional investment from corporate side. And this has I mean must have forced these people to coin this word startup. Second thing is that it was basically, even myself, I started my business and all, that is true. I mean, I worked as Aptech franchisee for 5 years, then I sold cement as well, to be very honest. I was Raymond Cement authorized stockist and all, that is, I mean, part of it. But I mean, that mindset was not there. And what happened there after that, we slowly got shifted towards trading mostly, and the research component was lost. So the that, to emphasize more on that particular research component, then this concept has come up, that why not to motivate young brains to go for the startups. Now see the another aspect, because you have asked for the patents, so I'm addressing to this. Many of these project concept, which at engineering in engineering education, in any of pharmacy if you see, or even MCA and all, computer sciences, even home sciences and all these faculties are there. This project concept is there since long. But what was the purpose of this project? If you see the certificate of project, you will see that it is for the compliance of, to get the degree, acquire the degree. That is not true actually. That project, which I feel certainly that should have been addressed to, or it was put into practice with a kind of intention that this project work will lead to some new invention which will be useful for the community, and that is a contribution of any education, to be very honest. So now then the component research was taken by academics differently, by corporate differently. Corporate people were definitely looking for earning money, so they were definitely not that casual towards research. Very sorry for this, I am an academician, I know. But academicians have gone to a different phase. They started doing research for acquiring higher positions in their career. So these particular two domains of research were to be bridged. I'm not saying research was both of the research were excellent and of course important from social point of view, from industry and any technology point of view. But amalgamation of these two components was to be done, And I think this word coined startup for that purpose. So what happened now that any research which is done in the colleges needs to be patented. That is what is conditioned slowly put up by the institutes and universities as well. Even for some PhD degrees, they have made it compulsory that you should have some patent or I mean publications in journals or repute and all like that. So this patent concept is for protection purpose, because if I say something, say for example, many of my projects at undergraduate level when I mean guided those BTech projects, they are products in the market now. Many of the projects which engineering or even polytechnic students are doing, or many of our general sciences people are doing, many of them are coming up somewhere, it is launched as a product. So this link was missing, and then we lost a lot of knowledge, lot of values, and in the process there were not much of awareness about patent in those days. So that particular mission has started, and I must congratulate and say thanks to Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Ji Modi that he has initiated this and linked, established a kind of a bridge between academia and corporate to push up this. So now patent is a concept wherein you will have a protection to your research. So if you are inventing something, innovating something, or you are putting up new kind of a you can say process or something like that, then you have a protection that no one else will utilize it for commercial purpose. So that is a concept of patent. Now, when it comes to patent, and if I say that I have a patent, means that is unique invention of mine, innovation of mine, or kind of a research of mine, which can be utilized and used by me only. And then I will go for applied part of it, that how it can be used in the commercial way in the market for earning out of it. I am very sorry to use the word earning, but that is a fact of the matter. So this particular concept of patent was very nicely coined. Then people started understanding the importance of patent laws and all. Now awareness has been created, and every university already have been given this director innovation, incubation, and linkages post, special statutory post for the universities to see that this particular mission goes ahead. And then when we get a patent, then it is to be converted into a kind of a product which can be marketed, and that leads to a startup. So this is a kind of a relation between patent and a startup. If you want me to elaborate, I can elaborate further, but for this much is enough at present.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Mr. Baliram, now I would like to ask a question for you. What advice you would give our students, since this is an induction program, job prospects, if you see, what is the advice our students should follow from day one till they land a job? So what are the things they should take and how they should mold themselves so that they could get the best possible kept for them?
All right. I think this is a very important question. Thank you so much for asking, Rashmi madam. See, all these people are going through the induction right now, which is the start of their educational journey. Okay, and next whatever 3-4 years are very very important, and all of you have to ensure that you leverage the maximum through this tenure. Okay, and best part is that you are in the environment where at least the mindset and everything is there to learn the things. Okay, there are no distractions as such. Okay, and university wise, the way curriculum is designed, it is designed with lot of thought process. Okay, you may feel that whatever we are studying, it's outdated and all that. Okay, keep that aside. Whatever which you have in front of you, try to learn and leverage maximum. Okay, you have expert faculties and other people around you. Okay, and trust me, DY Patil, the way they assess these faculties, it is not like because there is some position they are picked up and he or she is in front of you. That is not the case. Okay, a lot of thought process goes at the back. Okay, ensure that you take necessary guidance from all the faculties. Okay, and nurture that even discipline within yourself. Okay, you may feel that once I started the journey, I'm feeling. In fact, I personally felt that when I started my journey, and Bahubali and I we studied together during
Right.
those days, and we were feeling like we have been put in some jail. Okay, because semesters are happening very fast, and we have to give a lot of assignments, and we have to submit assignment again time bound. We have to run here and there to copy and other stuffs, lot of stuffs. Okay, we are literally feeling where we are. Okay, unlike our 11th 12th, where we have relaxed schedule of annual. Nowadays I think there also they have adopted semester, but semester system was in a new that time, and we were clueless how to adopt this one. And I'm sure you will undergo the same kind of situation. Okay, so my submission here is you are here to learn. Okay, I'm not saying you should not have fun. You should have fun. Okay, this is the time. In fact, when it comes to today, when either Bahubali or me or my classmates, when we talk not only good things, we also talk some of the things where we are really naughty during those days. Okay,
Correct.
create those stories for you. Okay, and those stories will nurture and nourish, and those memories will nourish in future. Okay, it is how much memories which you are creating, that is also equally important, but not at the cost of compromising on what you are for here. Okay, you're here first to learn. Okay, and then rest of the steps. Okay, job and other stuffs will be definitely will follow you, but where, to get a job you have to learn the things. Okay, and it may happen. Okay, it may happen that some faculties may not be really great. Okay, some faculties are your favorite. Okay, and that subject become your favorite. Okay, that may possible, but try to get the habit of doing even self studies. Okay, if you know the syllabus in front of you. Okay, if syllabus is there, if you can just do some homework and go to the class, I'm sure your thought process is one notch up. Okay, and you will be asking some really solid questions to your faculties, and faculty will also feel really that to deliver that 1 hour session he has to prepare for 4 hours. Okay, so
Correct.
he will
Very
also
true.
take the
Very
thing
true.
seriously. Okay, he will take it seriously. Right now they may be taking seriously, but somehow have that healthy relationship with your faculties, where that relationship will take both of you at next level. Okay, and your whole country is looking towards engineers as a solution provider. Engineers are not ordinary people. Today we are facing the pandemic or even recession and other stuff. These will keep coming. Okay, who who are on which we are relying? We are relying on only engineers, because engineers are people those who provide the solutions. Okay, now how we can provide those solutions to the whole world? Think from that perspective. Okay, don't think from the short term goal. Think from long term goal, and how we can create your career. Okay, you have to build this career in the next 3 4 years. Okay, this is a foundation for you. Don't take it lightly. That is my submission. And I'm sure when it comes to you people, you have paid money. Your parents and your near ones and dear ones are really pushing you to make you successful. Okay, leverage all of that. These are your tools. Okay, but at the same time, somewhere you have to show that hungriness in within yourself, and others will definitely guide you, help you. I hope I answered that question, Madam Rashmi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
sir.
true. Very true.
Yes, sir. Dr. Ashish, I was going through your profile and I came to know that you have helped in setting up the organizations. But nowadays, importance on the basic subjects like maths, physics, chemistry in the engineering is reducing. And students are like, "Ki, it's okay, let's concentrate on the main subjects." So, can you explain to the students that why maths, physics, and all is required to have that logical thinking for students?
See, this is a very academic question you have asked, which otherwise difficult to address from the perspective of startup and patents and
Right.
all. But that is very important, I tell you. See, friends, I mean, I have once I had a discussion with one of my colleagues, and I made a mention in one of my lectures that we can have a kind of a project in engineering, which will be of a group, and the group should be formed in such a way that each branch one student will be there. So, I mean, one from mechanical, one from electrical, one from electronics, one from computer, one from even sciences, if at all it is there. One this kind of a group needs to be formed, and the time has come now, because when we think of any innovation or any application or any technology, friends, it needs a comprehensive kind of a approach and knowledge. It is not just physics which helps you, it is not just mathematics which helps you, it is not just electronics which helps you, it is all together in an appropriate proportion. So no subject is unimportant. I mean, every subject has got its own importance. As far as mathematics is concerned, I usually address to it as a language of science. So, I
Oh,
mean, if you do not know the language of sciences and technology, then you will find it difficult when you will go to a very higher end of research, wherein you want to model certain idea and then put it up into a technology form. Therein, friends, you need mathematics, and you will badly need it. So mathematics you can see, but you need to, one thing I tell you, being engineering, I hope I am addressing to only engineering students.
no, are
Am I?
there bioengineering and BCA also?
Yeah, I mean applied
Bio, yes,
technology
yes, yes.
people.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so what I feel is that friends, when we address to any kind of a subject, you please try to understand its application. Mathematics, even derivative, if you try to understand derivative, dy by dx, so dy by dx we lose what is dy, what is dx, and why they are one above or the other, why dy up and dx down. So you need to ask such kind of silly questions to yourself also, and this, the moment it becomes clear to you, oh, it's a slope, dy by dx, so rate of change.
Correct,
So this
correct.
kind of I mean uh, analogy you must try to understand, and you try to apply this. So the mathematics is important. Chemistry, applied chemistry has enormous applications. Now this chemistry and pharmacy and biotechnology and all these things together is giving I mean, it is leading to new technologies coming up. So these all subjects, even they are basic sciences, it has got its importance, and you need to understand these subjects. And I will appeal. I'm sorry, I have no right to appeal to teachers, but I take this opportunity to appeal to teachers, my friends also, that you try to mold this particular teaching methodology in such a way that they will have an analogy of that. The way in which in engineering subjects we teach that particular, I mean, one application is there, then immediately you address to see the how the motor runs, that is accelerator and all. So you give example like that. If in sciences and in mathematics such modeling and kind of applications and analogy is given, that will make it more interesting. But I tell you, don't miss mathematics in life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Mr. Baliram, this is an interesting question actually. Once they have completed their course and they have two paths. So if they land up two jobs, one into a startup, new organization, and one into a bigger service-based industry or product-based industry. And what is your suggestion where they should join? Because it's a big, step for them actually. So what is your suggestion, being an HR into for so many years?
Okay. I think this is absolutely good problem to have for everyone. Okay, looking at the current situation of pandemic, where hiring is not happening at great extent, numbers are frozen, etc. If you have two choices, you are really blessed. Okay. Now, I'm sure that few of you definitely will have this challenge. Okay, I'm not questioning on that, but when it comes to this thought process, my say is little different. Okay, so you need to definitely see how you can build your career, and this career is, when you're starting either startup or any big company, it's a starting. Okay, but you are going to work for next 20 25 years, and this is just start. Okay, think from various aspect. Okay, so startup or big organization is one of the aspect. Okay, but there are multiple other aspect about your growth. Okay, maybe the second aspect, or your you may get uh, some handsome salary in the startup, whereas service organization you may not get it. Okay, but which organization is more reliable. Okay, whether you are in a position to take that risk at initial stage, if you have choice. Okay, so at the same time, whether organization is in a position to provide you adequate training. Okay, you may join at certain level, you don't want to retire in that same level, you want to definitely upgrade yourself. Okay, you should get that challenging work, that is also equally important. There are a lot of companies, they people I have seen when they join the organization, the excitement level is at definitely at very peak. Okay, and people come and say hello sir, how are you, etc. They will talk a lot, and after 3 months, they will say their excitement level is gone little down. Okay, and if same people, if they if I see after say a year, so excitement level has gone pretty down, and after 2 to 3 years, even if I pass, hardly some people will come and say hello as well. Okay, so people are really, and this I keep observing being in HR, and at times because of only that we have to come out with a lot of engagement programs. Okay, in the organization, and trust me, all people don't attend this engagement program as well. Okay, you will have a lot of excitement in the academics, but in the corporate life it is entirely different. Okay, very few people, those who are really keen and performer, they will come and contribute. Okay, and in a lot of people, they are engrossed in their work. Okay, some of the deadlines, some releases and all that. Okay, so now coming back to your point is, it's a good problem to have in with you, and I'm sure whatever job which we have in current situation, you should definitely grab and try to get the job during campus recruitment. Okay, it's not easy to get the job through off campus recruitment, trust me. Okay, and this is personal experience. I tried, during my after my engineering, I got the job. Okay, through off campus. It just took just 1 week, 7 days, but those 7 days were like 7 years. Okay, it's very very difficult, and nowadays I keep getting some requests from people, even 2019 pass out, 18 pass out, still they are struggling for the job. Okay, so you have to ensure that how you are little different than others, how you can stand out in the crowd. Okay, if it is required to get some international certification done during your academies, go and get do it. Okay, you may have to pay some money there. Okay, but worth doing that, that's the way you will stand out. Okay, how you can, it's either you have to master of one or jack of all. That's the trend which is happening in the industry right now. Okay, just see, because current agile model which is adopted in the corporate, you have to do the designing, you have to do the development, you have to do the testing. Days have gone where you are labeled as a developer or you are labeled as a tester, etc. In fact, I have to tell to the vice chancellor in one of the forum that testing is not differentiated in the corporate life. Okay, so because in those days in the University of Pune there was a the final year project, and testing project was not considered as a final year project, and I got really zapped. Okay, and immediately, and I gave that recommendation that you don't differentiate, at least in corporate level we are not differentiating, and it is not really good, because first of all, students are not getting the project from corporate. On top of that, if you restrict like this, I think we are not aligned. And University of Pune, they rectified it immediately. Okay, and now I think all these kind of projects are entertained. And coming back to again your point, please grab the job whatever which you have. Okay, learn even from corporate. Initial few years will go only in learning, either it is startup or service organization or even the big banks and all that. A lot of banks are coming in India, which is really good, and they're paying very handsome salaries. Okay, grab those jobs. Yeah, over to you, madam.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Dr. Bahubali, if you had any questions, you could ask the panel, and then we can come to an end.
No, I agree with the discussion both of what they have done. So one, Dr. Panat sir said about technology. So technology today will be the technology, tomorrow it won't be there. So I appeal all students, we must be in phase with the technology. So I want to tell our both speakers. Sir, we have our curriculum has been designed in such a way that it is an innovative curriculum. We have next cutting edge technologies we have. So under BTech CSE, we have 10 multi-track courses. First 2 year will be a common, and third year the course is going to be changed. So all our courses are powered by AI. When I say powered by AI, we have courses like AI, data science, cybersecurity, IoT, and then cloud computing, fintech, intelligence, IoT, so on. So this now our batch is into second year. These all AI powered courses, and also we have bioengineering also. There also we have track courses, and also BCA. We have 2 track courses. So under the visionary person, Honorable Dr. Prabhat Ranjan sir, we are moving ahead. So I hope so. These your inputs has really enriched our students. So Baliram told about attitude. So I keep open. We discuss whenever we have a time. So attitude is very important in our student life. So that makes you 100%. No other things than that. Attitude and the hard work. So that pays for our students. So I think with this, I'll hand over to Ms. Rashmi. So over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Bahubali sir. Thank you, Dr. Ashish and Mr. Baliram, for spending your valuable time with us. Thank you, D.Y. Patil, for arranging such a beautiful session. And thank you. Have a great day, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Baliramji. Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting.
I wish all the best to every student there. I wish all the students, and I wish that everybody of them should become industrialists to give the jobs, not to ask for the jobs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and our VCs always say that all our student must be a job provider rather than a job seekers.
Yes, a job creators than job seekers.
I
wish that all of them will definitely become. And I tell you, it is not difficult, friends. It is very easy, and seriously, it is easier than getting employment. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Baliram.
So much. Yeah, thank you.
Bye.